Courtney Roland, Rivals.com, here with Marcus Banks of Decaney High School. Marcus, just recently opened up your recruitment. You had committed to LSU. First, just walk us through the decision to open things back up again.
Well, it was some difficulties early on in the process with them sending my official offer in a little bit early. So with that, they couldn't contact me for 2 months. So with that being said, with all that going through my mind and everything, I had some time to think. And then when I talked to my parents and everything, I just decided to weigh all my options out and, take another look, give some other programs, a chance.
Speaking of other programs, you've got a hot list working.
Yeah.
Any of those stand out to you right now or hitting you up the most?
Yeah, Alabama been real consistent. Texas A&M, Florida. I've been in contact with Florida too. Tennessee, Penn State, UT. Still been talking to them, and also LSU, they're still in the picture also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since you do still have some time, and those are some great programs that you just mentioned, do you have like one that just rings in your head that wow, like every single time you say the name?
Right now it's a pretty fair race between the programs. I still have time. I'm probably not going to sign in December. I'm probably going to do the sign in February to give me some more time to think and everything like that. But right now it's a pretty tight race.
Okay. So let's start with Texas A&M. Who do you talk to over there the most?
I talk to Coach Mo a lot.
Okay. Okay. Any visit set with them?
Mm-hmm. I'll be at the Ole Miss game.
Okay, and is that an official visit or unofficial? Okay. So what do you expect out of A&M? What do you hear about them? Will it be your first time visiting? Tell us a little bit more about you and A&M.
Well, I actually took my official with them in the fall. So, A&M, I always get a good feeling when I come up there. It's home state, SEC, everything like that. So they've been recruiting me for a long time, especially when the new coaches came in, I felt better with them. I'm more comfortable with them now because, when you get a new coaching staff, you have to, build that relationship with them again. And I've been comfortable with that, with Coach Mo and Coach Elko for the most part.
What are you seeing from their program so far this year?
I've been really impressed with it, actually, because they're coaching with the guys that they didn't bring in. So with them bringing in, not bringing in the players that they actually did, it's very impressive for them to coach up the players that they didn't actually recruit. So they're just playing with, not necessarily anybody, but, the guys that they didn't bring in.
And what do you think about the recruiting class for your age group so far?
I talk to them all the time. I talk to Bobby Wolf a lot. He's really the main person that I talk to. I've been talking to Kenyon Green a lot too. I talk to him a lot. And him, Jeffrey Carter.
He's a big
Braden,
recruiter,
too.
Kenyon.
Yeah. So they've been trying to recruit me for a long time now. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about either Alabama, Texas, Florida, some of those schools that are recruiting you. What do you like about them?
Alabama, I like Coach Banks a lot. He been recruiting me ever since at A&M. When he went to Alabama, he had actually started recruiting me from over there too. I love Coach Scott too. Coach Scott actually came down to one of my games, and Coach Banks is actually going to come down to my game this week to watch me play. Also him and Coach Washington from UT. Speaking of UT another in-state school. Been having a good relationship with them for a while. They was one of the first schools to offer me. So that relationship with them, has always been good. Me and Coach Washington, he been probably the most consistent recruiter out of everybody. He still contacted me even when I was committed to LSU. So yeah, he been real consistent. Florida, they kind of came up on my radar a little bit late, but that's always been a school I've been interested in. Probably gonna set up an official with them, go check it out, because I never really been out to Florida, so trying to get the feel for Florida and everything like that. That's really it.
So all great schools, all after you, all hitting you up. So what is it going to take for you to say, aha, this is the school? What are some of the key things you want?
It's really going to come down to the feeling I get. The school, just keep praying, keep following my heart, and the relationships I have with the coaches and everything like that. Just basically the feel I get.
Okay. All right. Well, great. Marcus Banks, Courtney Roland, Rivals.com.